Welcome to another round of Sports Reviews. Tonight I am reviewing Mexico 0, Costa Rica 0. 5-4 Mexico on penalties in the semifinal of the 2021 CONCACAF Nations League. The final is what everybody wanted it to be, United States versus Mexico. But here's the way it went: 0-0 at the half, 0-0 at full time, into penalties. Mexico went first. Uriel Antuna misses wide. I don't know how the hell he did. Stutter step, that's why you don't do the stutter step. Johan Venegas puts in the first one for Costa Rica, easy as you like. Chucky Lozano puts in the second penalty for Mexico to make it 1-1. Duarte, the center back for Costa Rica, misses into Rosed to make it 1-1, and that gives Mexico the opening. Orbelin Pineda makes his, Alfaro makes his 2-2. Alan Pulido makes his, and Lassiter makes his to make it 3-3. Luis Romo and Francisco Calvo make theirs to make it 4-4. Gallardo makes his to make it 5-4. And then Alan Cruz of FC Cincinnati misses his to make it 5-4. That's the way it would end. Mexico wins, avoids the upset. Good for them, because they could have been upset hard in this game, and Costa Rica had the chance. Stats were as follows: 13 shots to 6, 4 shots on target to 1, 59% possession to 41% possession, 506 passes to 354 passes, 88% pass accuracy to 79% pass accuracy, 3 yellows to 3, no red cards, 2 offside to 1, 3 corners to 4. For me, Costa Rica played a great game. I think Mexico walked in and were like, okay, we're going to win this game. No question whatsoever. Let's just do what we got to do. And for them, it was a lot more questionable than what meets the eye. Costa Rica were playing their hearts out. They wanted this semifinal, and they looked like they could pull it off. They had some great chances. It was a lot more even than you thought. It was not at least for the first 60 minutes, the first half, the first 60 minutes, it wasn't a Costa Rica dive fest. They weren't diving to try to just kill time. No, they were attacking. They went forward. Yes, they defended, but they defended well. They had chances, great chances to score. Mexico had great chances as well. They countered very quickly. They both had great chances. Mexico had great chances on the counter, just couldn't score. Lionel Moreira, up until that last penalty, the penalty shootout, he was amazing in the match. And people were like, oh, if Keylor Navas isn't here, this could be worse. No, I think Lionel Moreira was good in his stead. Alajuelense's Lionel Moreira was good in his stead, and I knew he would be. Because Moreira was amazing in the CONCACAF League, and he's been amazing all year. So for me, I thought, yeah, he'll do pretty good. When he got announced as a starter, when Navas was injured, I was like, okay, sure, that's great. That's great for Costa Rica. They have a great backup, and hell, maybe Moreira's the guy who should be the starter from now on. I'm not trying to start a goalkeeping controversy, but Moreira, who knows? Maybe if Navas was in there, maybe it could have had a bad bounce or a bad spawny goal that could have turned into a loss. So getting him to penalties was great for Moreira. I wholeheartedly love that he did that, honestly. He deserves more look-ins, and honestly, maybe he should be the starter in this World Cup cycle. He won't be, but he should be. Well, let's not say he should be, but it's possible that it would be a good chance for him to have. So for that, what a good game by Lionel Moreira. As well as Ochoa wasn't great tonight. Let's just say, I think Moreira was the better goalkeeper. Yes, Ochoa made a save in the penalty shootout. But Moreira almost made a save, this close. And he just had a better game overall. Ochoa was just, Ochoa's not as great as people think. I'm just saying. He wasn't great tonight. He was good enough to keep it 0-0, but most of those shots were past the post anyway from Costa Rica, and Costa Rica did well in the shootout besides, well, putting one in row Z. I mean, I don't know. No. But that was bad, which let Mexico back into it. If that didn't happen, Costa Rica would have won this game. It's fine margins. It's very fine margins. The whole game was fine margins. Both teams played Costa Rica played their hearts out. Mexico played down to them, but they still got out with a skin on their teeth. If they play like that against the USA, it could be a lot closer. USA could win. I was a little bit overhyping Mexico. Mexico got out with the skin off their teeth. The U.S. did too, but the U.S. got better as time went on. Mexico was just treading water, honestly, for me. They never got better as the game went on. Now, yes, when Costa Rica sold out to just defend so they could get to the penalty shootout, yeah, Mexico looked better, but their quality of chances still was not great to me. This is not a Tata Martino team, at least what it looked like tonight. That does not look like a Tata Martino team. It doesn't. What they played like tonight was not what you'd expect out of them on a normal night. Now, you could always have a bad night, but I think they were a little bit cocky, so to speak. And that's exactly why it went to penalties, and they're lucky they got out of it, winning on penalties. So for that, Mexico should be thanking their lucky stars. They really should be. It's not the best way to win a game and get to a final, but hey, you're in there. Which leads me to the if I were yous, because I said all I could say about this game. I told you about the penalty shootout. I thought Marrero was good. I thought Costa Rica's defense was good. I thought Costa Rica's defense was great. They parked the damn bus and pulled the latch, pulled the parking brake, pulled the brake. And they closed the doors. They battened down the hatches. And yeah, they dived a little bit. So what? Mexico, and they also attacked while they were at it. So there you go. Mexico sleepwalked through this match. That's the answer. That's basically what happened tonight. For me, I said what I saw, honestly. Mexico was not the better team. It was pretty even. I won't say Costa Rica was the better team, but they were up for it. It was even. But Mexico was not far and away better. Not at all. So if I were you, Costa Rica, be happy with this. This shows you that you're not as washed up as people think. Because people thought, even with the injuries, that Costa Rica is washed up. Costa Rica is done and dusted. Now, Canada is better than you. Yes. The U.S. better than you. Fighting for the 4th spot and fighting for the World Cup playoff, Intercontinental playoff is great in this situation. Could you win it? Depending on who you get. I'd say you have a better chance than Canada, because I think Canada would get a horrible draw if they get 4th. I'm afraid of that. Y'all would kind of get the respectable draw. I'm not saying it's fixed, but it would just feel like that's the way the universe works. So for me, there you go. But be happy with this, Costa Rica. This is good momentum to take into the Gold Cup and the World Cup qualifying, the octagonal. That's great. This is great. Don't be mad about this. This is great. It shows you your defense is strong. Your goalkeeping strong. Marrero could push Navas. I'm just saying it's possible that there's a push there. That maybe after the first 2 international windows, Marrero may become the starter overall. I'm just saying it's possible. There is push there. There is a fight there. I don't want to start it, but I'm just saying there's a fight there. There you go. A war. A position war. A position battle. There is. And if it happens, it happens. Ride the hot hand, you know? There you go. Be happy with this. This was a lot more positive for y'all than you might think. Yeah, you lost a chance at a trophy, but you could still win 3rd place. You could still have this as momentum. Look at this as a positive and move on. Mexico, if I were you. Mexico. Play better on Sunday. Play better against the USA. This is not a time to lollygag and tread water. It's not. Because Mexico did not look great at all. They did not care. They did not play with heart. They got their show ran. And they're lucky they won on penalties. They play like this against the USA. I think the USA wins. They play like they should. I think Mexico wins. Could it be close? Yes, but I think Mexico wins. That's the thing. You have to play over the level of your opponent. If you don't play over the level of your opponent, if you play down to them, it will bite you. Sometimes it doesn't. But this is a lesson in look at what's happening. Look at what's possible. If you think you're going to get outplayed, or if you think if you play down, they could at least play to your level that you're playing down to and maybe outplay you, you need to realize that maybe that's not the great thing. Mexico got outplayed over the match because of their less care, the care that they didn't have about this match. And that's what happened. You need to care. I know it's a new trophy and people are like, oh, Malero, we run CONCACAF anyway. Who cares? Let me tell you, the U.S. wins that trophy, oh boy. They're going to scream about the high heavens. Scream to the high heavens about it. You ain't going to live that one down. And if you lose the Gold Cup too, because, you know, B teams, I don't think a Mexico B team would lose to the U.S. or Canada, but hey, you know, it's possible. That could be even worse. So I'm just saying, do you want that stain to be held on you during World Cup qualifying? No, you don't. Basically care more about the smaller games. It is what it is. You're not infallible like you think you are, and that's the problem. That's what I'd feel like if I were you. So with that said, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. On the 5th, we have a live RSR, live watch along in RSR for Aruba versus Canada World Cup qualifying. First round, can Canada stay at the top of the group and have a giant clash with Suriname on the 8th to see who goes to that second round, two-leg tie to see who qualifies to the octo. We will see. I think Canada will do fine. Also, check out the CONCACAF Amino server. Click that link in the description. Click the link to the App Store link of Golamino app. Go download it. If you're on Google Play, just look up Golamino app. You should find it. And also click the link. Subscribe to my Patreon. Help support the channel. $5, $10, or $20 a month, depending on what you choose, whatever tier you choose. Help support the channel. I know you want to. Love to see it. And see y'all soon. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace.